So Crocodile is actually one of the better rookie or beginner characters. He has a max HP of 6,522, a max attack stat of 1,369, and a max defense of 1,649, which is very good for a character that was released so long ago. His skill 1 is called Ground Debt, a mid-range area attack with a knockback effect and also reduces the speed of hit enemies. This will deal a fixed percentage of damage and will not increase due to a critical hit. Damage dealt will change based on the enemy's HP and nullifies stagger for a set period of time. This is a special attack that is so good because it has so much effects to it. If you're in the treasure area, it does a knockback effect, so that means it will send your enemies outside it so your partners can capture that treasure. And once they're hit, their speed is reduced, so the longer they take to get to the treasure, the quicker you're able to secure the treasure. And while he's activating it, it nullifies stagger for a set period of time. Therefore, he won't be knocked down by normal attacks, well, the starting attacks that is. And his second skill is called Desert Spada. It's a long range attack with a high chance of landing a critical hit. This special skill is very good coupled with Crocodile's trait too, because once he lands a critical hit, his enemies become poisoned. Now let's look at his traits. When receiving damage, 15% chance to reduce damage received by 30%. When in the area around your captured treasure, increase damage dealt by 30%. When you KO an opponent, recover HP by 15%. This right here is very good. This means that Crocodile is meant to take on many enemies, because once he defeats them, 15% HP is recovered. Therefore, this makes him very good for Survival 100 and any modes they will introduce in the future that have hordes of enemies. And his trait 2, when 5-star and above. When your team has more treasure secured, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 50%. Very good. And when critical occurs, inflict poison. Overall, across the board, these are very good stats, skills, and passive effects that Crocodile has. Alright, let's take a look at some gameplay of him to see how fast his movement speed is and how good his combos are. So the only thing I dislike about Crocodile is that his attack speed is a tad bit slow and his combos, the range is very narrow and they're just very flashy for no reason. Right, all jokes aside, Crocodile is a very good character. When you look at his stats, his skills, his traits, his attack speed, and his combos. For me, you would get a 1 out of 1 in stats, a 1 out of 1 in skills, 1 out of 1 in traits, a 0.9 in attack speed, and also a 0.9 in combos. So with that being said, it would be like a 4.8 out of 5, which makes him an excellent character to have, especially if you're a beginner player.